Hello. Okay, so this is how I organize my stamps. I have one of these little 6-ring binder. I believe it's an A5 size. And then I have these inserts that I use to keep the different types and amounts separated. And so I think typically I have 1, 2 cent, 3 cent, 4 cent, 5 cent right now in one pocket. And then I believe it's 6 and up to 10. And then I like to do between 11 to 20 and then 20 to 30. It kind of just helps me keep things a little bit more organized. I'm just emptying out the folders right now because I'm going to do a little bit of, reorganization, because I think the amount of stamps isn't going to fit in my current situation or my current amount of folders I'm using. So I'm going to try to see if these ones work. I don't know if they're going to. So let me just empty these out and we'll get on with it. All right, let's just see if these work out pretty well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it or not. So I'll just start with a couple stamps first and see if it works. Put the 1 cent in here. See, I don't think this is gonna be easy to get stamps in and out of smoothly, but let's just see. We'll give it a good try, and then if we don't like it, then I'll figure something else out. Yeah, I'm already just thinking this isn't going to be able to hold all the little 1, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s that I have. It's just these little compartments are quite tight. I think these were actually kind of meant for the little Instax Polaroids, maybe. Which I have a few of those too. I could totally stash some of these in here and start putting them in like little letters, or taking an Instax and of Seattle and taping it to a Seattle postcard and sending it. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, this is a big stack. This isn't gonna work. Okay, let's just take all this back out and we'll figure it out. See, look at this, just ease. Not gonna work. Okay, let me go find my bow bag. And here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just use some of my, I'm gonna have to order some more now, but I'm gonna use what I have in one of my little bow bags and turn that into some stamp storage for now. I like the little bow bag that I have. I also got the detachable ring, as you can see. So I just pulled that out of the bag itself. It's more like a little box, a little really feminine briefcase kind of thing. Maybe this one will work. Let me go see if I have another one lying around somewhere that I might be able to use. No? No others? Maybe? Ooh, maybe I found one. 1 second. Maybe another one like this? Kind of what I'm hoping for. Nope, just this one. Okay. That was a lot of rambling for nothing. All right. So we're gonna organize it again, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might even do 1, 2, 3. Let's just see. And if you're wondering at all, this is royalty-free music. It can be playing in the background. I did that That way I could have it just playing. So I did do 1 and 2 cent stamps and that top left one. And then now I'm going to do 3 cent stamps on this other side. When I do these eBay purchases, a lot of the stamps generally come in 3 cent, 4 cent, 5 cent. Those seem to be the most popular. And then I think this time around I was surprised. I usually get a lot of 8 cent stamps, but this time I actually think I got more 6 and 13s than I generally get. But let's see, I got the 3s, I got the 4s in, and then these are 5 cent stamps. I had to look these up. I didn't know that the nonprofits were just a flat 5 cents. All right, so that one's filled up. I think my process will work. I have another one of those and one of these little 2-slot envelope ones, and I think this will be enough to hold, like, or I shouldn't say hold, but to expand what I was already holding and actually fit. Just kind of thinking about how to organize it here, and if I want to put these in these slots or just move up to the 2 envelope, but I think I'm just going to move into the little 4 section here. So these are just 6 cent. There might be a 7 cent lurking in there somewhere. And then here's the 8 cents going in. Still kind of, usually I have a lot more of those. Slide those on in. Oh, hit the camera, sorry. Alright, so I'm going to do 10 cent, 11 cent, and 12 cent in this next pocket. I didn't get as many 10 cent ones as I think I usually get either. It's a common denominator that you would find in the stamps. So we'll put those ones in there. Yeah, I think I got one 11 cent one. That's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. I sometimes like having those random ones like that. Now, I don't really want to fold this. And so I might hold this off till later and do a separate little section for just ones I don't want to fold and some other offcuts, I guess you could say, random things. So this one I'm going to do 13 cents. And do I want to make it just 13 cents? I think it's going to be. Maybe throw 15 in there. No, let's just do 13. Maybe, yeah, let's just do 13. Then we can do 15 up to 20 in the next pocket. All right, that's those two done. I mean, really simple, basic, I suppose. So see, I love these sheets. I'm very excited to use them one day for somebody. Ah, you're not gonna fit Norman Rockwell? Of course not. But I love these. I'm hoping to be able to just use all of the space on somebody's card one day. So prior to switching to the A5 binder with these little inserts, let's see, I had previously kept my stamps in sort of like a little picture box. One of the little 6x4 postcard or photo portable, I guess, plastic storage organizer. It was one of the small ones though, so you can just chuck it in your backpack and carry on. But it got very messy, but I still use that in a pinch. I'll still sort of just put some postcards in there and a pen and a few stamps, and I'll just use that as a little to-go packet. But I don't think I'll be using that as much since I do have the traveler's journal now. I keep the stamps there, and I generally only pack enough for like my US trips away. If I travel internationally, I will just buy stamps locally, of course. It's not really that big of a deal. So yeah, the top one I've done, I'm sorry I haven't told you, I did do 15 cent to 19 cents actually. And then that bottom one I did 20 to 25, 29, yeah, up to about 30 cents. And then in this one I'm going to do the 30-cent ones. And of course you're not going to fit. No, wait, ooh, you are? Okay, yes, fits just perfectly. I don't want to use this sheet anytime soon either. Okay, so I think, yeah, this next one's going to be 30 cent upwards, and then the one on the bottom will be like 40 cents, 50 cents, that sort of thing. So I used to also keep the stamps in little envelopes, which again became very disorganized. This is the best way I have personally found to keep my stamps, and it keeps them organized. I know exactly where to go for which stamp, and it's not causing kind of like a chaotic mess when it comes to writing my postcards. I don't take this with me when I say go to a coffee shop to send postcards or letters. There's a lot of stamps in here, and I don't want it to be stolen, so I don't take it with me. But when I do go traveling, I either, like I said, keep it in my journal, or I have a little extra of the bows inserts, and I will just put some stamps, say like this one that I'm holding now, which is the 2, I'll just put some stamps in one of them, put some other stuff in the bottom, and then that's the stamps I'll take with me. These are some new amounts that I've received. The 50 cent, I haven't had those before. I think I've had the 52-cent little lovebirds. And I haven't had those I have had the 45-cent ones, I think. But so here's so far what it's looking like. I mean, quite organized. So now I need to figure out the rest of everything. So the forever stamps are coming up here shortly. But I also have forever postcard stamps, and then the $1 2-ounce stamps that I like to keep organized. These are just some stickers I found on Etsy, I do believe, for the postman. Let me find, these are some of my... Let me get these tidied up here. That should work. Keeping them like that. And then I'm gonna, like, I think if you watch the other two videos, some of the stamps had those, mail early in the day, don't forget your zip code little appliques, and so I kept those. I've had these for probably 10 years. I used up one sheet for some Harry Potter lovers, and then I've kind of just held on to these two like a crazy collector. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I loved these stamps and the stamp booklet and what they did with that, and I made the same mistake twice. No, cool. So Lord of the Rings is coming out this year on Amazon Prime. I'm very much looking forward to that series, and I'm also looking forward to see if maybe we could get some stamps from that. I'm not sure, but that'd be fun if we had Lord of the Rings stamps. So that little little Ziploc packet there had Christmas themed stamps in it. With every eBay purchase, I've always received a few Christmas themed stamps. Now this is my little folder of the forever stamps. And so I'm just separating away my forever postcard, which is the Barnes, and then I think there's seashells, and there might be birds still. It might still have birds, I'm not sure. But the rest of these are the forever stamps that I use. Okay, so let's get the new forever stamps and these a home. I'm gonna peel off all the edges and come right back. There we go. So I peeled off all those edges like I did the old eBay ones just to make them easier to store. Here are the African daisies. These are international postcard and letter stamps. They are $1.30. And then some 2-ounce stamps. I don't remember how much those are. Let me take a peek because I made a cheat sheet. 78 cents. I'm going to put the postcard ones up here. Looks like I need to peel some of this off. Give me a second. I'm just kind of thinking how I want to organize this because I have all these little extra gubbings. I have this big file folder, but I found it annoying keeping things in this one. So let me go see if I have a different one somewhere. I found the flap on the top kept getting stuck or in my way. I don't know. It's a silly little thing to be annoyed with, but it annoyed me on the larger one. So I think I'm going to use this one instead. And I can put some of the sheets, the space sheet and the Canadian flower one, on the top here with the little Happy Mail stickers. I can put the other little old stamp, like vintage stamp gubbings, on the bottom left one. And that way those random bits are still organized. They're not just lost in a folder somewhere. They are still organized and ready to be used when I want to use them. And yes, I do remember that they exist. All right, that works there. These ones here. And then I gotta find a place for the Christmas themed stamps. Okay, I like how that turned out. There we are. Some extras. We gotta get all the forever stamps in a home. I really like this one. I think this was issued 3-4 years ago. And I've only used one strip, as you saw from it. I love the T-Rex one. I've used up one of those already. I really like the different types of stamps. Stamps to me are stickers. Whenever it comes to adding them to postcards, you can make the postcard more unique and more individualized towards its recipient. And so if someone likes dinosaurs, I'll put dinosaurs on there. Flowers, I'll do the flowers. I have critters, so I'll do otters, or I think I have some other critters now. But I'll put little critters on there, and I try to make it to where the person is receiving a card that the card's not even specified for, like, individualized to them. So are the stamps. I have thought about the stamps and the stickers that are also going on to this postcard. And that's just something I like to do for post-crossing. It is not necessary. It's not required. What's required with post-crossing is just making sure you have your address on your postcard, a stamp that matches the price needed, and your ID and a little message to the person. You don't have to do all the effort like I do, and a lot of other post-crossers do as well. So that's all the forever stamps, and as well I think I put the little Christmas thing in there. And that's my cheat sheet that I've made. I think that's still currently up to date. I just made it on a piece of cardboard with some washi tape and a printout from my faux memo. I have 2 of them. One for traveling, one to keep in my little stamp book here. So let's put this into the binder and see how it turned out. Could I have a cheesier binder? I don't know. This thing was on sale, super cheap, and I have 2 of them now, I think, and I just got it was like a buy one get one. It's not really something I would have chosen, but I'm a sucker for a deal, and so I just got it. I kind of do like glittery stars, I suppose. All right, got all those almost in. 1 second. I think I would have chosen a firmer A5 binder. This one does it's pretty floppy. I think maybe that's why I don't like it as much. It's just how flexible. It's not flimsy, but it is flexible. I would have probably chosen something that's a little bit sturdier, but it works, and I'm not complaining. Come on, go in there. Just go. You know you want to. Come on, slide in there. Thank you. Okay. Quick flip through, even though you basically already flipped through. rest of the trash. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I know I stumbled over some words here, messed up some words there, but I do hope that this video was at least interesting for someone who wanted to know how to organize their stamps. I love this hobby. All right, so let's just wrap it up. Thank you so much again for watching. You take care, you keep safe, stay healthy, do something that makes you smile, do something that makes you laugh today, and just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the best that you can. I am going to go and make a nice cup of tea and relax and read a book for the afternoon. Maybe I'll send a postcard. But you take care.